Hello guys, welcome back. So I'm just right now doing a voiceover since I haven't been able to get voice clippings from everyone else on the team because some stuff has been going on in school and we just got off of spring break. So I'm sorry that we haven't posted in a while. That was really bad. I'm so sorry about that. But right now, I'm just doing my painting for a class, and I'm just working on the moon right now. So I'm just touching down with some gray, and we had to use watercolors. So I aggressively used watercolors. Oh my god, I feel like I'm going to snap it in half on accident. So we have been gone for a while for one simple reason, and that reason being we have not really been able to get together to like talk or record or like make a script even. So when we were like, hey, we need to start posting more often, I was like, yeah, sure, let's do that. I just need you guys to put in a hand. Right now I'm just drawing outlines for the wolf. Thumbs up there, man. So I took a not watered down watercolor pencil, and then I took the watercolor off of the pencil and I dipped it in, and it's very glared from the lights, and I'm sorry about that, but I didn't have anything better. Also, if you sort of see off in the corner that little yogurt sort of thing, you may be like, what the heck is that for? That's propping up the iPad that I'm using to record this because we don't have tripods at our school, and this was at school. So this is what it looks like. I got a better angle. You can also see in the bush off to the side that it's got like this long like drip. That's not supposed to be there. I fixed that up later, but it when I was drying, it didn't settle and it ran down. So I fixed that up later by going over it. And when I originally started this project, I was just thinking, hey, wolf howling, like something like my spirit animal, just howling off a cliff at a moon. But then I got more into like the spiritual aspect, and I was like, hey, I should do like a ghost in the moon. I was like, wait, that's gonna be way too hard for me to complete in set amount of time. So I decided, hey, let's just do and make the wolf that's howling like sort of like Aurora-esque. That's why it's got like that very dark black around it. That's like the living coming out of it. It's just then left with the ghost. And then the blue is like the streams of its pain and its suffering. I have such a deep meaning behind this wolf. It's so bad. Okay, so now I'm just adding like the darker parts. When we originally did this, we had a grid. As you can faintly see, we had to do a grid, and we were supposed to like line it up and paint it by the grid. But your girl cannot do grid art for the life of her, so I just sort of winged it, and I just like colored where I wanted to color and not where the grid was, because I was like, this is going to be too hard to do grid. And I think for the grid art, you have to be more able to do abstract sort of art. And again, your girl is not good at abstract art. It just looks like something. I have to make it look like something where everyone else can just make it look like wonky and be like it's 5 different things. I can't. So I'm sorry that my hair keeps like showing up and popping up. I'm sorry about that. You saw me like dab a little bit onto the blue. That's because I tried to add a little color to the goose or the duck, and it didn't really work, so I had to pick it back up before it stained because it was like a yellow greenish color. And then I'm just taking a darker watercolor pencil and just coming in when it's not watered down just to put it in. And then I'm coming in with a paintbrush just to make sure that it's all smooth and it doesn't look like I just colored on it with a crayon, because that doesn't look good. So that's what I'm working on. And it does get a little bit dark here. I wish I could have blended it out more, but since it's watercolor, it's like it's not as easy to blend, because I actually normally will use acrylics. Acrylics are way easier for me to use and blend because you can ombre them so much easier and do so much more with them than you can with watercolor. And for like actually painting it, it stays on the brush better, meaning like if my brush is like a flat squared brush sort of, it would stay and it wouldn't just be flying around. And at our school we have mostly like these sort of brushes that I'm currently doing. We have a lot of those, and we don't have a lot of like good not dried painted on brushes because people don't know how to wash their brushes after they've been using them. And see, I use about 3 to 5 brushes. I just use them for different colors, and sometimes the water I use is not very good, so I have to constantly get new ones. I am madly streaking this right now. I'm so sorry to this brush. I probably like just ruined it by madly streaking it. And then I went through it and took a paper towel and just like made it more textured. As you can see, something over in the corner, blue got out, and I was like, how did you get there? So I touched it up off screen, and now I'm working on the sky again because the rest of it is sort of like a galaxy, sort of sunset, sort of aurora boreal sort of esque to it, and I was just like, it's white over here. That is not okay. We need to fix that. So I was working on that, and you can see that I'm sort of using the stand that's on my iPad as like a little border so it doesn't seep onto the wolf, because that would not be good. And then I'm just adding some cheeks here to the wolf just to give it a little bit more like sense. And then I changed the nose from pink to black because the pink was not very showy. That's why I did it as a cheek color. And you can see that I'm just going in and making a bigger border around the whole entire wolf, because before it was just behind the wolf that wasn't on the rocks. Here's the close-up. And thank you all for watching. Bye!